Tops is filmed on location with some dork in front of some video game posters. All 10 pics are the opinion of said dork. Starting off this list are ex-cops Axel Hunter, Blaze Fielding, and Alex Stone. They are sick of the crime syndicate tearing apart the streets of rage, so they quit the police force to deal out some vigilante justice, and after fighting through 8 stages of the game, they restore order to the town. I couldn't go more in depth with their story, but I already made a pretty long video about this game, so I'll just put a link here so you can go watch it. Of course, you're kind of watching this video right now, so I'll just save that for the end slate. Of course, in this game, I can think up 2 more law enforcers, the cops who drive up and shoot the screen clearing attack. Come on, let's have one more Johnny Cash reference.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
L.A. Noire is a game set in the 1940s. It has a beautiful noir soundtrack and is a game about letting your inner Cal Lightman loose as you decipher who's telling the truth. The protagonist of this game is named Detective Cole Phelps, a man out to discover the truth. As for me, however, I have no clue what I'm doing. Yep, that's certainly a bottle I got right there. What am I supposed to do? Should I tap the book? I mean, I need footage for this top 10. Oh man, how much lettuce did I drop on this game? Only a couple bones? Huh. I'm beginning to develop a theory as to why this game is so cheap. Because it sucks! I don't like playing it. You can't be number 9 anymore, Cole. Let's go ahead and make it... Lucas Sims from Fallout 3. He's a cool, tough sheriffy dude, and if you tell him that a bad guy's gonna do a bad thing, well, he gets shot to death. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Wait, that's one of the Koopa kids. He's not a freaking cop. You're right. But this isn't the top 10 cops in video games. It's the top 10 law enforcers. And you know what Morton's title is? Well, if you take Morton over to the boxing ring and wait a little bit, you'll see his title. The Enforcer. Yep, I'm sure that in the Koopa Kingdom, Morton has been set as the captain of the guard to enforce all of his father's laws.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
You'll never take me alive! Number 7 on this list is the Imperial Guards from Oblivion. I love these guys and they are hilarious. All of their lines are just so iconic. If you commit a crime in the city limits, it's not long before you'll have a billion dudes on your tail. But do they seriously think that I'm giving up my experience, or even worse, my money? No way. I'll take my chances on outrunning these fiends, even if it means never stepping foot inside a city again. I mean, Skyrim has guards too, but they don't have the iconic line, so what's the point? Okay, well, they do have one iconic line. Grand Theft Auto Cops. V, to be specific. I mean, 4 has cops, but, well, let me demonstrate my point musically.
Baby Baloo in the deep blue sea, swim so wild and you swim so free. Heaven above, sea below, and a little white whale on the go.
Committing a crime in Liberty City is no big deal, but if you have the audacity to try that crap in Los Santos, well, you have another thing coming. Another fearsome, tireless thing coming. These guys will hunt you, they will then hurt you, and they will kill you. I was thinking up ideas for this list, this little scenario kept happening. Alrighty. Time to think up police officers for my top 10 list. Okay, oh, my favorite fictional cop is Javert. Oh, but hold on, that's from Les Miserables. So yes, while Javert may be the finest example of a policeman in fictional media, unfortunately Les Miserables is a book. And a musical. And not a video game. Right?
Joe!
I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. I killed the dream I dreamed. Some Japanese madman lunatic savior of humanity back in 1998 was looking at Les Miserables and said, "Yeah, this is good and all, but you know what we really need? Joe, there is a fighting game based on Les Miserables. Let me repeat, the novel and musical Les Miserables has a fighting game based on it. So, much to my delight and dismay, I can play Javert on the list. This game is hard and I don't know any of the combos, but Javert has a few, including one where he summons over 200 cops in an attack called Infinite Justice.
My name is Jean Valjean. And Javert. Police brutality coming up.
Oh, well, at least he's upfront about it. I'm not very good at fighting games, but I don't let that discourage me because I can always be super cheap and choose characters with guns. My main in Mortal Kombat 9 was Stryker. Bang bang! I mean, fighting up close and personal is possible, but there's nothing quite as satisfying as pulling out a pistol and letting a few shots fly towards my opponent. I just wish his fatalities didn't suck, you know? Grenade, yawn, pistol. Okay, I don't see why the gun chipped away at your health if it could do that. But I think the best thing about Stryker is the closing line of his victory mode thingy. I don't know, just listen.
But when approached by Hollywood for the rights to his story, Stryker put his foot down. Never would he allow himself to be portrayed by Johnny Cage.
Okay, so much like Morton, Wilhelm's title is the Enforcer, but Nisha is the Lawbringer, and she's an awesome sheriff, and she's in 2 games. In Borderlands 2, she's an awesome boss, and you get to have a shootout with her. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to say about that, but you get to play as her in the pre-sequel, and it's a blast taking guys down with your pistol and bullwhip, and who doesn't love using a pistol to lock on with her special ability? It's High Noon. She is a fun character to play as, and the writer of Borderlands had so much fun with her in the pre-sequel that he really regretted killing her off in Borderlands 2. Now here's 2 dogs I nearly forgot about. Booker and Copper from Animal Crossing. Well, Copper. I mean, Booker irresponsibly gives away all the stuff of the lost and found, and his incredible lack of confidence. But Copper is always diligent, giving advice to citizens and making sure everyone is abiding by laws. Oh, and his name is literally Copper. I also like them in Wild World because they wear red coats. Oh, and you also get to play as them in Nintendo Land. That candy is property of Mayor Todimer. Drop it or we shall be forced to use deadly force.
I think.
I love the game Heavy Rain, and in that game, I love Norman Jayden. Now, LA Noire was boring with its crime scene investigating, but with ARI, it's a blast! You get to play with his glasses and be transported to another world. He gets to tell Blake that he sucks, he gets to deal with a crippling drug problem, he gets to fight a Samuel L. Jackson wannabe.
Anything you say can and will be.
Hey, you look like you got a problem, man.
Jayden is easily his coolest character in Heavy Rain, and possibly gaming in general. And since he technically upholds the law, bada bing, number 1. As for the rest of Heavy Rain, I will be reviewing it on this channel. So there you have it. Heemin Gamin's top 10 law enforcers in video games. Video games' finest and bravest who do their due diligence to serve and protect. Alright, now on this channel I'm going to start doing something a little different. I'm going to name my next top 10 and take suggestions from the audience. The next top 10 is going to be the top 10 axes in video games. I have a few in my mind already, but I want suggestions from you. Be it, a great axe or a small little hatchet. If you name one that I haven't thought up of and I use it in the video, I'll put your username at the bottom when I do that part. So go ahead, give me suggestions while the end card plays us out.